Let's now get to our top story, and you know what this is, extreme weather. It's affecting much of the country. Nearly 70 million people are under heat alerts today in the East and the Midwest. Yikes, these scorching hot temperatures. And scorching is the word, could create some very dangerous conditions in many schools with no air conditioning. In the West, the heat is fueling serious wildfires, threatening parts of California and New Mexico. Over in the Gulf, this year's first tropical storm could bring heavy rain and flooding in the Houston area. That's not fun. We've got team coverage calling all of these potential threats all over the country. We're going to start first, though, with Nikki Batiste. She's in Syracuse, New York, which is not used to this kind of heat. Nikki, nobody wants to get used to this kind of stuff. Good morning to you.
No, Gayle, it's already sticky here. The heat is a big concern for schools still in session like this one, where classes have been shortened to half days all week. The sun just came up here. It's already 73 degrees, pretty sticky. The high is expected to hit 97. That's unheard of in Syracuse, a place known for snow.
The dangerous heat means summer has come early for students across the Northeast.
Not much you can do. The school doesn't really have air conditioning. It's not fair to the kids or staff to be in there.
In New York State, school districts in cities like Rochester and Syracuse decided to limit younger students to a half day of classes.
That's an individual decision which we support, making sure that, especially for schools that do not have air conditioning, that the children are safe.
For kids, that means less time in the classroom, and for some parents, more worries.
We have to rearrange our whole schedule to make sure that somebody is there for them at home, and it's difficult.
The record-breaking heat is made more likely by decades of climate change. According to a 2021 report from the Center for Climate Integrity, nearly 14,000 public schools across the U.S. that did not need air conditioning in 1970 have installed or will need to install HVAC systems by 2025. That's an estimated cost of over $40 billion. Richard Wiles was one of the authors of the report.
And it's going to get not only hotter outside, but more expensive to maintain those systems and going into the future. It's a permanent cost to schools that was not there before the climate started overheating.
The school district in White Plains, New York, is spending almost $47 million on HVAC upgrades to all of its public schools, which they were able to do with the help of sizable state and federal grants.
Yeah, it is expensive, but you really can't put a price tag on having a learning environment that's going to be most conducive to learning.
Doctors warn extreme temperatures are particularly dangerous for children under 9 because heat reaches their smaller cores faster than in adults, increasing their chance of dehydration. Tony?
Very interesting and worrying stuff. Nikki, thank you very much.